Joining me now is Chris Showalter. He's the CEO of Lifezone Metals. Great to see you again.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Now, lots to get to, a lot of developments with the company, but before that, it might be a good idea to refresh our viewers, remind our viewers of the Kabanga project you have in Tanzania, one of the largest undeveloped nickel, copper, cobalt projects in the world. And on top of that, you've got your patented hydromet technology. Right. So can you give us an overview?
Yeah, so as you said, we have the flagship Kabanga nickel project in Tanzania. On that project, we're partnered with BHP, and we are currently progressing that through to DFS. And then the additional project we have is a partnership with Glencore, which is in the United States, and that's focused on the recycling of catalytic converters. And so for us, the way we look at this, we have two really exceptional partners that we're utilizing to commercialize and break out into the industry with our hydromet technology. So yeah, we're really in that growth commercialization phase, and we've got two really strong partners to do that with.
Now, the company recently upgraded its mineral resource estimate, so you now got about 81% of Kabanga's tonnage in measured and indicated. What are some of the other highlights from that?
I think when you look at that update, I think we're in a really unique position where the Kabanga project, it's very well understood. It's been drilled out historically, and in this upgrade to over 81% in measured and indicated, one of the nicest aspects of that is we have over 50% of that upgrade coming from the high-grade North Zone. So when we start converting these into the next category for the DFS, we're going to be tapping into some of the more attractive areas of the overall project.
Very good. Now, the last time we talked, Chris, you had said that the company had entered into letters of intent, memorandums of understanding with a U.S. government financing arm and also JOGMET of Japan. This is for potential project financing. You've got SocGen as your lead advisor. Could you elaborate on that, expand on that, and where you stand there?
I think this is a demonstration of how attractive the project is to additional stakeholders, and very strategic stakeholders like the U.S. government coming in to support us through the U.S. Development Finance Corporation, and then similarly the additional MOU we have with JOGMEC, which is supported by the Japanese government. So these are two incredibly high-quality partners, and I think to have them as part of the overall project, it's really an endorsement for Lifezone, the direction we're going.
You touched on the piloting program with Glencore. I understand that's completed now. What were some of the results that you got testing the hydromet technology?
I think this is going to demonstrate that our thesis of getting into the market and providing a differentiated alternative to the pyrometallurgical processes that currently dominate the industry. To replace that with clean hydromet is not only smarter and greener, it's going to be a lot more economically attractive, and I think we're going to demonstrate that when we announce the results.
Lastly, Chris, I know you've been hitting a lot of conferences. I'm sure you've got your 30 to 45 second pitch down pat. So what is it in terms of summarizing your thoughts and giving the investment case for investors to get interested?
Yeah. Well, I think we're really at this counter-cyclical point where you're starting to see some consolidation in the industry. You're starting to see M&A activity. You've seen Anglo divest to Minmetals, and there's going to be more of that activity coming ahead. So I think when we're at that point where Indonesia has really oversupplied the market, but now they're starting to correct some of their quotas. You've seen mines close, so you're seeing kind of a bottoming out in the nickel industry. I think for investors that want to get exposure to nickel, if they take the investment view that nickel's at relatively these cyclical lows, then I think Lifezone's a great opportunity for them to get exposure to the space and get exposure to not only nickel, copper, cobalt, but PGMs through recycling, and also the upside of being in an innovative technology play as well. So I think you package all that together, and I think down here at these points in the cycle, I think it's a nice entry point.
All right, thanks for the update, Chris.
Great, thank you.
Good stuff. Chris Showalter, CEO of Lifezone Metals.